Thanks for tuning in to Johnny Knows Costa Rica. Today we're going to cover a subject that
Welcome to Costa Rica. I'm going to explain how, if you get an accident in Costa Rica, what you got to do. We'll be right back. Around and some, and then boom! Oh, you got in an accident. What do you do? Sometimes in where we live at, or what I'm from the U.S., and we do it a little bit different. But here in Costa Rica, I'm going to show you how it happens here. First of all, you're going to look all the way around you. You just got in an accident. You're trying to find out, get your bearings. First thing you're going to figure out, is it safe for me to go out? It is. Let me check it out. All right. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to figure out, okay, I just got hit. What am I going to do? Now, one of the things you're going to notice here is that I can't get to, because I got hit in the back, and I can't get to the emergency kit. My suggestion when you're driving, have your emergency kit kind of close by. I'm going to show you what that looks like. This is the emergency kit. This is what you should have in everybody in your car. One of the things that you're going to have in your emergency kit is two vests. Here's the first vest and the second vest. You're going to have a fire extinguisher. Now, keep in mind, this fire extinguisher has to have been certified within the year. It usually takes a year, so make sure it's certified, because you can get pinged by the tránsito that stops you for not having this correctly. The other thing you're going to have are two triangles. There's two of them here, and some jumper cables. This is what your typical emergency kit. But I'm going to give you guys a tip, an extra tip that most people don't know. And we're going to go over to this other vehicle where I got my other kit. Now, we're actually going to put these triangles and the vest, because when you're in an accident, you need to put this on. This is something that you put on, and this is the first thing you put on, because what happens is that when the tránsito finally gets there after maybe an hour or two or 3 hours, you need to have this on, because it protects you and protects those that are. You try to have at least two for you and your passenger. Now, these are the triangles that you just saw before. It is not the most beautiful thing in the world, but it is what you need. So the triangles you're going to put in the back of the car, and you're going to put the second one a little bit further. You know, these things are not the most easy to work with, but you're going to put one close to the car, about 2 or 3 feet, and you're going to put one a little bit farther back. This allows to have two areas. Now, this is something that is not in the kit, but I suggest you get. It is these little traffic cones. These traffic cones tend to be a lot more sturdy than those little triangles. Now, these traffic cones show up better than these triangles, but you need to have both. My suggestion, keep them both in the car. Now, this kit is in there. Now, you know what? You're probably thinking, what's next? You know what, Johnny? Is you're waiting for the tránsito. The tránsito is basically kind of a traffic cop, but he's the one that can write tickets, but gets to the scene of an accident. Now, one of the things that I haven't mentioned yet is the fact that you see that I haven't moved the car. I'm blocking traffic. You have to stay in the position when your accident happens. Don't get out of traffic. Don't move the car. Do not touch it. Leave it there. Now, one of the things that I suggest you do right away is go ahead and take a picture of the vehicle that hit you. Their license plate, you need that. Get that. Now, when the transito shows up, whether it's going to be in 20 minutes or 3 hours, he's going to give you a piece of paper like this. This piece of paper is all the information about the driver and myself. Now, this is something very important. You cannot leave the scene without this. Now, there's another piece of paper that is, it's called from the EANS. When you call 911, you're going to call two people. You're calling for the transito and you're going to call in for EANS. EANS is the internet. It's the national insurance system that they come to the scene and they take a statement and find out that. Now, if you have EANS and the driver that hit you has the same insurance, they can actually make a report and kind of almost the whole agreement right on the scene. If it happens that he's on another carrier, then it's a whole other process that you have to go to the tribunales to figure the things out. If he says himself, yes, I did it, or no, I didn't, I want to fight it. And it's a long process. I went through it about a year. It takes a long time. So try to be good and figure it out with each of you together, because this process here. Now, why does EANS come out? Because EANS covers you marchamo. Now, EANS, the vehicle gets covered, you get hurt, you can go to trauma center and get taken care of. That's why it happens. Now, what you saw here was a demonstration of how to attend an accident with your car. Now, if you have any questions or you need some health care after that accident, you know what? Green Healthcare can help you out. Pura vida, and we'll see you next time.